Well, well, prepare for something stupid here. Are you guys ready for this? Oh man, going. Well, if my bed breaks, then I'm going with it anyway. Hey guys! Oh well. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. So, after the whole ChatGPT thing failed, we're back on a different AI. We're back on a different AI. But there's some changes to it. We got not just one Smackdown, but we also got NXT for these type of streams going forward now on Glamoury, the AI. But anyway, before we get into it, let's go over the wall Smackdown and NXT roster. Oh, Michael, thanks for joining in. But basically, the whole roster for Raw and SmackDown is basically the same. No, you're not right. But the world changes to SmackDown is Ken Ospreay. I think that's it. That has to be Ken Ospreay. Yeah, that has to be Ken Ospreay is the only change to it. But we also got Seth Raven on Monday Night Raw. Jake Raven was one of them, I remember. Well, actually, you can just go into the description and read the roster. But anyway, for NXT, we got NXT in this. Thanks for throwing that in, by the way. So basically, the NXT roster is just basically the World Boxing and Wrestling roster. With a little tweaks to it, tweaks. But we got Will Murphy, King Murphy, two people that Michael Shields pretty much cursed in his debut on Dynamite. Well, second appearance on Dynamite anyway. Kairi Fatu, who is the current NXT champion. Zack Rollins, Jonathan Huffman, Wiki Saint, or Wiki Starks, whoever you prefer. Wyndon Shields and Sammy Shields, who are the current NXT Tag Team Champions. Ethan Page, who is the North American Championship. The AI better have him be partnered with Chelsea Green. Remember that. Oh, man. Killer Fan Blood is on the roster. Daniel Brown, Brian Cass, Adrian Pie, Luna Moon, Alex Ospreay, who is the current NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte and Candice Bank, Seth and Pink Ospreay, Desmond Elder, and Chris Storm are on the roster. So, enough with the chat. Let's get into this here. The little thumbs down from Michael there. Clever. Well, anyway. What show should we start with here? Actually, did I pull? Well, actually, what's the? Actually, I got my phone here. I can just pull up here. Couldn't remember everything, guys. Couldn't remember everything. It's NXT that we're starting with. We're starting with NXT. Just like we did with character, or not character AI. Character AI. ChatGPT. That's what we started with ChatGPT last time. We're starting it here. Ethan Page might be the next person to. Yeah, possibly. I mean, you're doing the Danhausen character in Roblox in Wrestling. He's in Roblox WWE. Who knows? I got some stuff planned. But anyway, we're going over to week 1, which is also a pay-per-view week for NXT. Friday Night Smackdown. Not forgetting about January, though. Definitely not forgetting about January. January 2nd, 2026, we are heading to Indianapolis, Indiana. I swear, what is it with the AI in doing this? It's SmackDown on Netflix. Internationally, yes, but in the US, no. It's on the USA Network.
Welcome to the start of our journey. It is January 2nd, 2026, and we are live from the Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. The road to the Royal Rumble is officially open, and since it's a big week for NXT as well, the energy in the building is electric. Here is your first custom show, WWE Friday Night Smackdown. Date, January 2nd, 2026. Location, Indianapolis, Indiana. Commentary, Wade Barrett and Corey Graves. Opening segment, The State of the Bloodline. The show opens with Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and the World Tag Team Champions Jimmy and Jey Uso in the ring. Roman demands Indianapolis acknowledge him before addressing the USO-sized hole in the main event scene. Cody Rhodes interrupts to a massive ovation. He reminds Roman that while the Bloodline holds the tag gold, the undisputed Universal title still stays with the American Nightmare.
By the way, who you guys think might win at WrestleMania? CM Punk or Roman Reigns? I'm saying that it might be CM Punk only because why would we need a champion that isn't there every time? I mean, I know Roman Reigns wasn't there all the time during his late stages in the Universal Championship one, but still, I'm just picking CM Punk just for the sake of it. Plus, I am a CM Punk fan as well. Yeah, just well, something. I occasionally wear them a lot because, well, like looking like a wrestler. I've been wishing that I have like knee pads and like kick pads and stuff. You know? I just like wearing these. My around the summertime, bring out the girl waist tape sometime. But anyway, back to Glamoury.
Cody challenges Solo Sikoa to a non-title match tonight to set the tone for 2026. Match 1, United States
First
Championship.
match.
Sami Zayn, C, versus Santos Escobar. A high-energy technical showcase. Sami looks to have it won with a Blue Thunder Bomb, but Gunther appears on the stage, simply watching. The distraction allows Escobar to nearly roll Sami up. Ultimately, Sami hits the Helluva Kick to retain. Winner, Sami Zayn, remains U.S. champion. Backstage, the Viper's Nest. Randy Orton is seen pacing. He's approached by Kane Ospreay. The tension is palpable as Ospreay asks for one piece of advice for a newcomer. Orton stares him down and says, "Don't ever turn your back on me," before walking away. Match 2, Women's Division Grudge Match.
I don't know about that, man. Never trust a Viper. Never trust a Viper.
Tiffany Stratton versus Alexa Bliss. A battle of the center of the universe versus the evil is back. Alexa plays mind games, but Tiffany's athleticism keeps her in it. The match ends in a double countout when both women brawl through the crowd and toward the backstage area. NXT crossover segment, New Year's Evil hype. Since NXT has a PPV this week, Carter Fatu, NXT champion, and Landon and Sammy Shields appear in the front row. They are confronted by Jacob Fatu, who warns the younger family members that they haven't seen anything yet. Match 3, Tag Team Showcase. Kevin Owens and CM Punk versus Austin Theory and Grayson Waller.
CM Punk and
dream
Kevin
team
Owens.
Pairing of Owens and Punk. The crowd is on fire for Punk's first SmackDown match of the year.
Tag team
Waller tries to use a chair, but the referee catches him. Punk hits the GTS on Theory for the win. Winners, Kevin Owens and CM Punk. Main event, non-title grudge match. Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. A brutal, heavy-hitting affair. The Usos try to interfere late, but Randy Orton and Kevin Owens run down to even the odds. In the chaos, Cody nails Solo with a crossroads to pick up a massive victory to start the year. Winner, Cody Rhodes. The show ends with Cody, Orton, Owens, and Punk standing tall in the ring while the Bloodline retreats up the ramp. How do you want to handle the NXT PPV this weekend, or should we move straight to Monday Night Raw, Week 1?
Man. How is that for like a great opening to this new series now? Unlimited chat, you know. Oh, like character AI or character ChatGPT. You know, I've been on my mind has been all on the mind of character AI recently. Has been on that mind. I've been on that mind. We're only 18 minutes in. Oh my god, time flies by. But anyway, character AI has been down for quite a time, you know. Like I've been checking on character AI for a long time, man. Which is why I haven't upload episodes of character AI, My Little Pony, or Lion King, the show. It's because character AI is down. I cannot upload a single episode of character AI. Yeah, you might get the point. But how is that for an episode of SmackDown, guys? What about that for a SmackDown? It was smooth, yeah. I agree with you, Michael. I agree with you. I don't disagree one bit. Yeah. But we're going right into the NXT pay-per-view, which is, he probably said New Year's Evil? That's what he said? Yeah. NXT pay-per-view, New Year's Evil. And we're, of course, in a Full Sail University. Well, isn't it in the Performance Center still, maybe? I haven't watched NXT in a long time, man.
NXT New Year's Evil. Date, January 4th, 2026. Location, Full Sail University, the Capitol Wrestling Center. Theme, start the year with a sting. The first premium live event of 2026 is here.
I was for NXT,
is through
remember
the roof
that.
as the new guard of NXT looks to cement their legacy for the year ahead. Match 1, NXT North American Championship. Ethan Page.
Oh my god. We're getting a, whoa. Let's not get all over ourselves here. Is this an intergender match that we're seeing here? Adrian Pie, I mean, hey. I would like to see how that goes. Adrian Pie versus Ethan Page for the NXT North American Champion.
C versus Party, Adrian Pie. Page enters with his signature all-ego swagger, but the crowd is fully behind the infectious energy of Adrian Pie. Pie hits a high-flying flurry, nearly catching Page with a 450 splash. However, Page plays veteran games, using the referee as a shield before hitting the ego's edge to retain. Winner, Ethan Page, remains North American Champion. Match 2, Grudge Match. Zack Rollins versus Killer, Finn Blood. A clash of styles. Rollins utilizes a technical, methodical approach reminiscent of his namesake, while Finn Blood lives up to his name with a brutal, striking heavy offense. The match turns into a slugfest outside the ring. Rollins narrowly avoids a steel step collision and hits a curb stomp on the floor before rolling Blood back in for the 1-2-3. Winner, Zack Rollins. Match 3, NXT Tag Team Championship. Landon and Sammy Shields, C, versus Will and Kane Murphy. The Shields brothers showcase incredible chemistry, but the Murphy brothers bring a gritty, powerhouse style that catches the champions off guard. The match features a spectacular sequence where Sammy Shields dives over the top rope to take out both Murphys. Back in the ring, Landon and Sammy hit a double-team spear on Will Murphy to secure the win.
Double-team spear?
Landon and Sammy Shields remain NXT Tag Team Champions.
Oh my god, we could have done that in World Boxing Wrestling, huh? Could have done that in World Boxing.
Match 4, NXT Women's Championship.
Oh, we have done this in World Boxing Wrestling. I'm all down for it, man. I'm all down for it.
Ospreay, C, versus Luna Moon. Alex Ospreay dominates the early goings with her high-level athleticism.
And just
Luna Moon
like
fights back with a series of submission attempts, locking in a devastating sleeper hold.
Wins.
Ospreay powers out and hits a hidden blade out of nowhere, followed by an O's cutter to keep her title. Winner, Alex Ospreay, remains NXT Women's Champion. Main event, NXT Championship.
Oh my god.
Carter Fatu, C, versus Seth Ospreay. A main event months in the making. Fatu brings the island power, while Ospreay utilizes his aerial assassin heritage. The match goes nearly 25 minutes with multiple near falls. Ospreay hits a spectacular 630 senton, but Fatu kicks out at 2.9. In the closing moments, Fatu catches Ospreay midair with a Samoan drop and follows up with a thunderous Alaskan splash to end the night as champion. Winner, Carter Fatu, remains NXT champion. The show ends with Carter Fatu raising the NXT title high, but he is interrupted by the static on the screen. Killer, Finn Blood is seen watching from the rafters, pointing toward the gold. Ready to move on to Monday Night Raw, Week 1?
How about that, guys? How about that? Right there. Man. Alright. Do what you have to do. I'm not in control of your yeah. The probably ones. But yeah. Hey, what a pay-per-view for NXT. Start of the year. Oh. I don't know. Guys, I saw this like earlier. And I was like, I could make this into like a live stream sometime. You know? Going back to 2014, my childhood, man. Have like 2014 WWE going on in the background. You know, WrestleMania 30. Can play that. Yeah, what a pay-per-view that was for NXT. You can change the background to red one. Like the LED lights. It's the only way I can do. But yeah, I've been planning on like doing like some kind of show with the fakers. Thinking like, oh, maybe sometime like come out and say like, oh, we got WrestlePalooza or whatever on this date, you know. But anyway, we're on to January week 2. Monday Night Raw. Or are we still gonna be in week 1? Yeah, week 2 or week 1. We're still doing week 1. Actually. Right? Actually, how should we go into week 2? Either Raw or NXT? Putting that for a poll. Might end it into that. How should we start? Week 2. Alright, guys. Putting your full in. Might be my back. We have returned, man. We have returned. How many mind we put that? What's in the pool here? We're starting week 2 of Monday Night Raw. Let's see that. Let's just see that. Week 2, Monday Night Raw. Now we're in Brooklyn. What's this going to be a Stranger Things episode? Remember that.
The energy from New Year's Evil carries over as we head to New York for the first Raw of 2026. With the Royal Rumble looming, the Red brand is looking to make a massive statement. WWE Monday Night Raw. Date, January 5th, 2026. Location, Brooklyn, NY, Barclays Center. Commentary, Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett. Opening segment, the World Heavyweight Champion. Seth Rollins kicks off the
show. Hold on here. What about Michael Cole? What was Michael Cole? Wade Barrett doing double duties. It's like the AI of Michael Cole now.
The show to a deafening "ew" sing-along.
Ew.
He stands in the ring with his World Heavyweight Championship and declares that 2026 will be the year of the visionary. He is quickly interrupted by Drew McIntyre, who reminds Seth that he's been chasing that gold for far too long. Before things get physical, Randy Orton, who appeared on Smackdown last week but is a free agent, cross-brand threat, appears on the screen, simply stating that he has his eyes on the prize. Match 1, Intercontinental Championship. Dominik Mysterio, C, versus Javon Evans. Dominik tries to use every dirty Dom trick in the book, but the young Javon Evans is simply too fast. Evans hits a spectacular springboard cutter that nearly wins him the gold. However, J.D. McDonough provides a timely distraction, allowing Dominik to hit a low blow behind the ref's back, followed by a frog splash to retain. Winner, Dominik Mysterio, remains IC champion. Backstage, the New Day's quest. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, tag champions, are seen polishing their titles. They are approached by Jake and Alex Raven. The Ravens make it clear they aren't here to play games, they want the gold. Kofi laughs it off, saying they need to earn their wings first. Match 2, Women's World Heavyweight Championship Contender Match. Rhea Ripley, C, versus Liv Morgan. Rhea dominates with pure power, but Liv's cry about it, resilience keeps her coming back. Just as Rhea prepares for the Riptide, Becky Lynch appears at ringside. The distraction allows Liv to hit Oblivion, but Rhea kicks out at 2. Rhea eventually powers through and hits the Riptide for a hard-fought non-title victory. Winner, Rhea Ripley. Match 3, hard-hitting showcase. Sheamus versus Rusev. A total banger of a match. These two trade stiff strikes for 10 minutes. Sheamus hits the 10 beats of the Bodhrán, but Rusev responds with a thunderous Machka kick. As Sheamus gears up for the Brogue kick, Logan Paul suddenly appears and pulls Sheamus out of the ring, causing a disqualification.
That's why we don't have nice things, man.
Winner, Sheamus, via DQ, nice main event, triple threat number 1 contender match.
Ooh. Now that's a great main event right there. That's a great main event. Penta, Seth Raven, and Dragon Lee. Oh man. Oh man. Guys, what do we hear over here? It's that 205 Live over there in the distance. Warring, the mouth warring. Oh my god. 205 Live might be drawn right now. You know what I'm saying? 205 Live might be like, we should have done this back in the day. 2 masked wrestlers. Oh,
Penta
man.
versus Seth Raven versus Dragon Lee. The winner faces Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight title next week. This is
Oh,
high-flying
yes!
chaos from start to finish. Seth Raven shows incredible athleticism, hitting a double knee strike on both opponents. Penta looks to have the match won with a fear factor on Dragon Lee, but Seth Raven swoops in, clears the ring, and hits a Raven's Wing 450 splash variant on Lee to steal the pinfall. Winner, Seth Raven. The show ends with Seth Rollins coming down to the ramp, holding his title high and staring down his new challenger, Seth Raven.
Seth
Are we
versus
moving
Seth.
on to NXT, Week 2 to see the fallout from New Year's Evil?
It's Seth versus Seth next week on Wall. That's a great main event right there. Man. We need cruiserweights. We need cruiserweights when never mind winning a world title. We need them we need them in the main event often. We need them in the main event often. January, week 2. NXT. What we got for NXT? Yeah, we got Booker T. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Never mind now. I'm going to be doing
The fallout
this
from New Year's Evil is immense. With the NXT Championship officially vacated after Carter Fatu moved on, the hunger in the locker room is at an all-time high.
Whoa,
we are back at the Capitol Wrestling Center.
What? Wait, what? Guys. Carter 2. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Oh man. You know, that's such a Jaden move too. Oh man. I don't think that might be a Jaden move. That might, I don't know anymore. But oh my god. Whoa. Oh my god, that's crazy. That is like, oh man. What the heck? What we got here?
In Orlando, and the new era is in full swing.
Yeah,
WWE
NXT.
Date, January 6, 2026. Location, Orlando, Florida. Commentary, Vic Joseph and Booker T. Opening segment, the Power Vacuum. The show opens with NXT General Manager Ava standing in the ring with the vacant NXT Championship. She announces a 30-man battle royal for next week to determine the new #1 contender, but tonight, we settle some scores. She is interrupted by Killer Finn Blood, who claims the title belongs to him by right of conquest. Zack Rollins comes out to remind Finn that he's the one who actually won his match at New Year's Evil. A brawl breaks out until security separates them. Match 1, Tag Team Grudge Match. Will and Kane Murphy versus Daniel Bryan and Brian Cass.
Yes!
The Murphys are looking to bounce back after
Oh man, who knew that? Who knew that the AI might know that partnership? Daniel Bryan and Brian Cass
failing to capture the tag titles. They show zero mercy, dismantling Brown and Cass with synchronized power moves. Kane Murphy finishes the match with a devastating spinebuster followed by Will's top rope elbow drop. Winners, Will and Kane Murphy. Backstage, the party continues. Adrian Pie is backstage trying to lift the spirits of Luna Moon after her loss at the PPV. He suggests they form a mixed tag team. Luna looks skeptical but says, "Only if you stop throwing confetti in my hair." Match 2, NXT Women's Championship Showcase. Alex Ospreay,
Bring in
versus
Chelsea
Candice
Green
Bank.
if we had to.
Candice puts up a valiant effort, nearly catching the champion in a Gargano escape-style submission. However, Alex Ospreay's speed is the difference maker. She hits a series of rapid-fire strikes and pins Candice after a hidden blade. Winner, Alex Ospreay, remains NXT Women's Champion. Segment, the North American Ego. Ethan Page comes to the ring to brag about his victory over Adrian Pie. He claims there is nobody left in NXT on his level. He's interrupted by Landon and Sammy Shields, who remind him that they are the only ones in NXT with 2 belts. The tension is high until Ricky Staines blindsides the Shields brothers from behind, aligning himself with Ethan Page for the night.
Ego.
Match 3, high-stakes singles match. Jonathan Huffman versus Chris Storm. A technical masterclass. Huffman works the arm of Storm throughout the match. Storm makes a comeback with a flurry of drop kicks, but Huffman catches him in a Fujiwara armbar out of nowhere, forcing the tap out. Winner, Jonathan Huffman. Main event, no disqualification match. Killer, Finn Blood versus Zack Rollins. A brutal main event to set the tone for the vacant title race. They use chairs, kendo sticks, and even a trash can. Rollins hits a sling blade on the entrance ramp, but Blood recovers and spears Rollins through a table propped in the corner. As Blood goes for the finish, Desmond Alter makes his shocking debut, pulling the referee out of the ring. In the confusion, Blood hits a bloodshot, brainbuster, on Rollins to get the win. Winner, Killer, Finn Blood. The show ends with Finn Blood standing over Rollins, but his eyes are locked on Desmond Alter, who is smiling from the entranceway. Are we heading to Friday Night SmackDown, Week 2 to see how Cody and the Bloodline respond to last week?
Guys, I don't know how What did we just... Oh, man. Kairi Sane. Oh my god, man. Guys, I think this is my reaction right now. This might be my reaction.
Tell me he didn't just say that. Tell me he didn't just say that.
Oh man, I cannot put this into words, guys. What did we just hear about Kairi Sane might as well go go to Monday Night Raw now. I'm saying it now. He might as well go over to Monday Night Raw. Hey. Who knows? We're going over to week number 2 for Friday Night SmackDown. Week 2. Friday Night SmackDown. I mean, who knows? We might get the Q Wilson. Oh my God, we're in Berlin, Germany. We're in Berlin. And Wade Barrett's still on commentary. Where is Michael Cole? Did something happen to Michael Cole?
The road to the Royal Rumble intensifies. We are live from the Uber Arena in Berlin, Germany, for a special international edition of SmackDown. The tensions from last week have boiled over, and the blue brand is feeling the pressure. WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Date, January 9th, 2026. Location, Berlin, Germany. Commentary, Wade Barrett and Corey Graves. Opening segment, The Viper and the Trick. Randy Orton makes his way to the ring to a thunderous ovation. He talks about his intentions for the Royal Rumble, but he is quickly interrupted by Trick Williams. Trick says he respects the legend, but "Whoop That Trick" is the new anthem of SmackDown. Orton simply smirks and tells Trick that being a megastar doesn't protect your neck from an RKO. A match is made for later tonight. Match 1. Mixed Tag Team Grudge Match. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Building off the brawl from last week, Alexa and Charlotte show a surprisingly unified front. Chelsea Green tries to use her speed to escape the Queen, but she runs right into his sister Abigail from Bliss. Charlotte then locks in the figure 8 on Piper Niven to force the tap out. Winners, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Match 2, U.S. title contender match. Jacob Fatu versus Kevin Owens. A physical war. Jacob Fatu showcases his terrifying agility, hitting a moonsault that nearly ends it. Sami Zayn is at ringside to support Owens, but Solo Sikoa and the Usos appear to even the odds.
Man.
Amidst the chaos, Fatu hits a Samoan drop on the apron and rolls Owens back in for the pin. Winner, Jacob Fatu, new #1 contender for the U.S. title. Backstage, the best in the world. CM Punk is interviewed about his win last week. He says he's feeling better than ever, but he's interrupted by Gunther. The ring general doesn't say a word, he just stares at Punk's boots, then his eyes, before walking away. The message is clear. The mat is sacred. Match 3, the Young Lion versus the Legend. Trick Williams versus Randy Orton. Trick proves he belongs in the ring with the best, countering a draping DDT with a spectacular neckbreaker. He goes for the trick shot, but Orton ducks and attempts an RKO. Trick pushes him off, only to get caught by an RKO out of nowhere on the second attempt. Winner, Randy Orton. Post-match, Orton helps Trick up and nods in respect, a rare show of sportsmanship from the Viper. Main event.
Where the heck was Ken Ospreay?
3 Stages of Hell, non-title, Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. Stage 1, singles match, Drew McIntyre wins after a brutal claymore following a ref distraction. Stage 2, Falls Count Anywhere, Cody Rhodes wins after hitting a crossroads through the announce table in the crowd. Stage 3, Steel Cage, both men are bloodied and battered. As Cody climbs the cage, Solo Sikoa tries to climb up from the outside to stop him. Roman Reigns makes the save, pulling Solo down. This allows Cody to hit a Cody cutter off the top rope and escape the cage just seconds before Drew can crawl out the door. Winner, Cody Rhodes, 2-1.
Of course Cody wins.
With Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes standing at the top of the ramp, a silent truce between the 2 biggest stars on the brand, while the bloodline fumes in the ring. That wraps up Week 2. Ready to start January, Week 3, Monday Night Raw? We've got the huge Seth Rollins versus Seth Raven world title match set.
Man. No showing. Exactly, man. Exactly. Wow. Not bad for the first 2 weeks right there. But man, what just happened with Kairi Sane? Is he going to the main roster now? I don't know, man. Something is always going to be something is very interesting, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? As Jacob Fatu might say. You know what I mean? Oh, man. What a show. Hey, man. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? What will happen to Jaden, or not Jaden? What do you guys think might happen to Kairi Sane? Oh man, oh my god, man. What could be? Hold on. We're gonna be like, let me go back here. Let me go back to New Year's Evil. I mean, Finn Blood. I thought we were getting a championship match tease for like, like Vengeance Day or something, but it's not, man. I guess not. Who knows, man? Something is up, man. I can feel it, man. How many times have I said, man? Officially vacated. Man. Guys, I don't know about you, but why did we just win this here? Oh, then we're gonna be looking further to next Thursday. Man. So yeah, what will happen to Kairi Fatu now. I don't know, guys. Something might be up. Something might be up. Hey, that's crazy though. That's crazy. Never in a million years that I thought that would have happened. And we're going to see who might be the next NXT champion now. You know, the joke's on me because I forgot all about Emmy. Oh, wow. Well, what an episode. What an episode on this series, man. What a way to start off the new series, man. That's just crazy. You might have to make a few teases about my debut on NXT Kane, but you can name me Malachi Bauer if you like. Well, or just call you Michael Shields, Michael Howson. I mean, who knows, guys? Who knows? Who really knows? Dane Howson might have cursed him, actually. Who knows? Alright, guys, that is it for this stream here. So yeah, maybe I might make a poll up after this. What you guys might think will happen next with Kairi Fatu. Is he out of WWE? Is he staying in WWE? But he's going on the main roster? If where? Is he going to Raw? Is he going to Smackdown? Who knows? So, for anyone else that is also watching this live stream, like, comment, and subscribe. If not, then you are cursed. Dan Howson. But yeah, thanks for watching. See y'all next Thursday or in another video. Or maybe in another live stream. Because I might plan on doing like another live stream, like seeing like going back to 2014 game. See what that's about. But yeah. Thanks for watching.